Hello, it is March 25th, 2026, close to midnight. This is the collective oracle reading timeline update I did yesterday, the 24th. This is the recap video. Yeah, I thought I could maybe, say what I see real fast and be a little more clear with the connections, but I'm like, well, let me introduce the cards first. We have a 25 Waterfall, CDs and DVDs, Snowstorm, Breaking Free, 32 Breaking Free, 3 New Dawn, 45 Rhodochrosite, 25 Silver, 26 Gold, 28 Wise Salt, 27 Play, 13 In Between. And yeah, it's late at night. Usually the sunlight's coming in from this way, but yeah, so you might see the shadow, lights behind me or ceiling lights, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is still continuing on with the mental programs, negative thoughts. So yeah, this reading was mostly, yeah, on that. Getting out of that, creating a better world. Just a little bit ago as I was sitting here, I saw something else, more of a story. I'm not so sure. I'm like, maybe that's also going on, but I don't want to be making crap up. like maybe I should leave that at the end of the video. No, I'll just say it right now. So I think, yeah, I need to make my timeline, and because I keep on bringing it up. I think it was the end of 2022 where I was getting kind of like the Avalon stuff, or I don't know, like Lady of the Lake. So we got Waterfall under that silver, and just a little bit ago I was like seeing something like the silver, like a sword in the water. And around that time I was thinking something like in that lake, like you don't see any more reflection. I feel like I'm kind of going to be contradicting what I'm saying because I'm like talking about reflections, but then I'm also saying something like everything is like one that you don't see reflections. And then the story went to a water creating a star. Like, this sounds totally nuts, but I'm gonna go with it. And it might not, yeah, I'm not sure if it's really, but it came to mind, so I'm like, maybe I'll share it. I think I meant to share it. So created a sun, and then we got gold, which well, this is a CDs and DVDs, but I took this as like a sun and some sort of atmosphere and like solar flares or energy or something coming out of that. Yeah, so something like, I also saw the water as like clearing up, like your emotions, like say you have these like emotions to this negative thing. Well, the water's gonna come, and then it's the negative, the emotions to that negative thing is gonna be like, you know, like dissolved, integrated into this thing here, possibly. And I'm like, where's the water coming from? Like, kind of like a, yeah. Like, this sounds kind of crazy. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay, there you can see the cards better. Yeah, so I was thinking something like that. And yeah, creating a star, so it's like, as in the full video, the reading, I was talking about the like the gold from the world tree, the Yggdrasil, or from the airman soul coming down to earth, possibly like something with grid work. I did say I'm following someone and she did talk something like that, but it was weird. I was getting that kind of sense with, so yeah, and then snowstorm. I'm like, what is this? Maybe that's, what was I getting? A snowstorm is this? Yeah, so that, yeah, I got a little weird there. So I don't know if there's something with that. And so reflection, and in the previous read, or not the previous video, I'm talking about the reflection. Yeah, but it's okay. But coming back to how I was looking at it before, like, yeah, like reflection, you know, your inner outer world, like, oh, I want to mention that in the morning, YouTube, because I have autoplay, so when a video stops, it plays a video, and it was playing, oh shoots, I typed it down, but I forgot. It was from 2020. It's talking about like your thoughts creating your reality, like that kind of stuff. And towards the end, someone was saying, what did she say? She said, your heart is a thinker, your mind is a creator. I'm like, wait, I gotta think about that. Is that backwards? I'll put the you know, from the YouTube movies and TV, like it just auto played one of those yeah, so that breaking free, yeah, this card is breaking free from the negative thoughts. This 27, okay, because we got 25, 26, 27, 28, and if we got the 27th card, it would have been antimony, which is the wolf, hungry wolf. It talks about shadows, and I'm gonna go the part that, okay, we didn't get that card, but because, oh, well, I was, you know, if I picked 4 cards, maybe we would have got it, but what did it say? The wolf responds to respect, not repression. And we got 27 play. I kind of felt like the wolf doesn't want you to go back into this, like repressing, suppressing, like going back into the loops, or, you know, and wants to be more playful and respects that. That's kind of how yeah, I read everything again, and I already forgot, like, but when yeah, that part I remembered. That's how I feel. Okay, so yeah, and then you'll see I was talking about white salt, the like the salt basin, the salt flats or whatever in the desert when there's water on the ground, how it looks like a mirror, the sky, the ground looks like the sky. I feel like this recap sucks, because my other recaps, I'm usually like, da-da-da-da-da, I'm like making connections all fast. I feel like I'm getting a little weird, but okay, whatever. Just a short video and blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm not flowing well. Yeah. So in the full rating, I was saying, okay, so this is an interactive crystal card. And I don't know how to say, like working with the integrating, what is it? I'm gonna read transformation, well-being. The interactive vibration card encompasses a wide range of vibrations that help to bridge physical and subtle energy bodies and integrate them with the environment and the multi-dimensions that surround us to bring about well-being on all levels. Yeah, and this card's talking about disease, you know, like placebos, like gave a placebo example. If you think you're sick, you're gonna, you know, manifest blah, 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 blah. So I felt like this was for the heart, solar, sacral, and base chakra, like using this stone energy to get to this place. And then you see like a reflection thing going on, and she has the same also did see like this kind of as like maybe the waterfall, like clearing the emotions attached to the thinking or something, and then this reflecting, creating what you want. Oh yeah, before I forget, yeah, like two of the cards was saying pretty much oh, we'll get into them in between, like say you're trying to get out of something, like don't do something, how am I gonna word it, like in this in between, you can see it as a waiting period, like something's supposed to come, and you might be tempted to just do something just to do something. And it's saying if you're not sure, or you know, you're not sure where you want, or be, you know, whatever, be in the stillness. Don't just be make like quick decisions, which, yeah, I want to also mention forgiveness. This card did say forgiveness, because the whole looping thing, yeah, a lot of times if you don't like forgive people, you know, whatever happened in the past, you might loop. So, and that's also like part of fear. Some people like, oh, I'm afraid if I meet someone, like say you're dating, or oh, if I do this, this will happen again. You know, that's also the negative thoughts, but that you're also possibly gonna, you know, this same person, different body, like that kind of stuff come in. But I feel like I'm losing what I was trying to say there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then yeah, forgive. So it really cleared that out. Breaking free, new dawn. So yeah, the wise salt is, you know, has experienced those things. I'm kind of feel like, yeah, it'll like you so I was saying, like, don't do things just to do things. Like if you're in this waiting period, like it, you know, like it has to be some sort of, yeah, maybe that flow, like to create this reality instead of like going back here. Am I making sense? So yeah, this in between, I saw this as also as a sand in the hourglass, and this is talking about stillness, which again goes back to the 0 point. Oh yeah, there's some things about being in the now or timelessness with this one. Yeah, maybe I'll just read a little bit of, I feel like this is, I say this in like almost every video. I feel like this is a crappy video, but here we go. Keywords: curiosity, changes, waiting, alignment. I'll just read the whole thing. It's not too long. At some point on our journey, you will experience an in-between space. This is the straddling of the human/earth realm and the spiritual realm. It can be an odd experience the first time you find yourself here. You will see your life and experiences from a place devoid of most emotion, perhaps, except perhaps curiosity. How and when this manifests is usually as a waiting period between big changes. You can feel like nothing is happening. There is a knowing that you are waiting for something, but you don't know what. Your instinct may be to do something to move things along, but you don't know what. The universe is always working to get things aligned so that change takes place at the vibrational level it needs to. If right now you want to do something, anything to change a situation, know that your guides and higher power are working on your behalf. Your job is to hold steady. Stay out of your head. over this. Stay out of fear and try not to do something just to do it. Let yourself experience the stillness and notice what you notice. Things will start to align to show you your next move soon enough. I'm just gonna go, yeah, I feel like this is like a full reading because I'm like, oh, let me go in the books now. Yeah, if you want to watch the full reading, yeah, this is the video before, March 24th collective update. Releasing resentment from your heart creates well-being. Frequency high. This is a summer, timing summer. Time for a change of viewpoint. Begin to seek the gifts in your experiences rather than seeing the negative effects. Check out whether what you were taught in childhood is still relevant to the person you are today. Yeah, gifts in your experiences. This, I feel like this is where this card comes in, the wise salt. Then seeing the negative. Yeah, you hear a lot of people that have healed or moved past traumas, you know, that they're glad the experience happened, you know, they wouldn't have been able to help other, you know, so yeah, some of that in there. I'm just thinking, is there anything else I want to say? I feel like, yeah, I didn't really explain it very well. I guess I can show what wise salt says, number 28. Not show, read what it says for that card. It says, it's wisdom, grit, preservation. Let me see, in due time. Yeah, it says someone who carries wise salt is immediately recognizable. Their words hold meaning. Their stories are deep and true. They have wisdom that cannot be obtained by any other means than decades of pain and pleasure. You may experience wise salt through the elders of the community. When this card appears, know that everything you're going through will be of use down the line. Yeah, the gifts and the experiences. Alchemically, you are being brined. Preserve what you can, let go of the rest, and lean heavily on your elders. Yeah, so this is a card that would have been before the 27th card. Yeah, I already said he responds to respect, not repression. Yeah, one hand, it represents a wild and free spirit that longs to express itself in the world. The other, it represents a fierceness that can turn destructive or corrosive. Yeah, she didn't read that. But yeah, I feel like the wolf is wanting you to play, focus on, I guess I'll replay. That one's short. Just focus on, when you feel everything, it can be overwhelming. The energy that it takes to process and transmute all the energy you are bombarded with can be exhausting. You can also feel uber responsible once you embark on a light worker path. Take the time to play, be silly, there's that word, be irreverent, laugh, use your body to dance and play and move. By shaking off our responsibilities and stepping out of the serious, you can connect with the child like you. The child like you is so much closer to spirit and the joy inherent in the universe. Fun, joy, play, letting go. Yeah, but also not doing something just to do it. Like if you're still have some sort of unresolved thing here going on. And, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so the reflection, this spectrum here, like going to the new dawn. Did I read for new dawn? I don't think I read those two, did I? New dawn. Now's the time, be brave. The new dawn card encourages you to take a risk as the next chapter of your life could be even better. By practicing mindfulness, you can slow down and ask yourself what you really want from life, and then work on what is holding you back. Life is about making choices, but sometimes the choices you make are just quick reactions that are not very well thought through. You believe you are stuck with them. Yeah, it says you may find your position replaying negative childhood patterns. So yeah, like with this card saying, like, to get out of that. New dawn heralds a time of great change. Yeah. It also said this, I don't know why I was fitting like choices with gold. And being, anyways, okay, yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching.